All right, here's a quick video on how to adjust the M performance coilover suspension. It's a KW V3 set that is just rebadged for BMW. You are going to need, of course, to lift the front of the car, remove the wheel, make sure your other side is secured, and you're gonna need the wrench that comes with the kit. Your kit should look something like this. It's gonna have a wrench, and it's gonna have a compression adjuster for the front suspension. I have ran last season when I had this installed, configured for the front to be a little bit lower and a -3 camber. As the suspension settled, I naturally gained a little bit more camber, so I went to a -3.2. Now that the season is over and I do a little bit more driving on the road, I want to raise the car. It should take some of the camber out, and so I wanted to make a quick video on how to raise the suspension. So there is a little Allen bolt on the other side of this. There's a little opening right here on the other side that you need to loosen up to make sure that you can move the collar. Once you have the way you use this wrench is it hooks on the other side, and then you can move it like so, and then to obviously adjust it back the other way. I have wanted to see what 2 turns would do in terms of raising the suspension. So I had the original marker here. I added 1, 2 turns, aligned it, and then I took some measurements here, and it looks like each turn is worth about 2.5 millimeters. So I did 2 turns, went up 5 millimeters total. I measured it from the bottom of the collar to this edge right here. So I'm at about 25 millimeters now. I was initially at about 20 millimeters. I want to show you what I'm looking at. 25, pretty much looks like right on the dot. Maybe 24 and a half. But ideally, you then go and get the car realigned to figure out what the impact is to the camber. Or maybe not ideally, but if you're interested, you can go measure the camber so that you can figure out with each turn what the impact on the camber is. This will also change your corner balance a little bit because you're raising the front, so technically it should put a little bit more weight on the rear of the car. So I would not recommend messing with this in the middle of the season. You definitely want to go to a reputable shop to get the car set up, corner balanced, camber adjusted in the spring before you get back on the track. But this quick video just shows how to adjust the M Performance coilover suspension and kind of what the impact of each of the turn is in terms of the height adjustment. So if you have any questions, post below. I'll get back to you. Thanks.